Listen, man, we still going up. It is the Gifted Approved Mix. We still taking a request at DJ Gifted 313 on the gram. We still shouting you out. We got k-deezy and Streetlords G-Rock on the way too, man. Keep it locked. It's Hot Boy Radio.
Yo, man, we live right now at Hip Hop Detroit, man. I go by the name of I've Been to Your one time for Uknowcell.
You know it.
One time for the hottest DJ in the state of Michigan, DJ Gifted. We taking our requests still, man. Friday nights, you know we stay with some legends coming through the building, man. One time for k-deezy, he officially pulled up. What up, my guy?
Yeah, what's up? What's cracking?
Man, we coolin', man. Hey, it's an honor to have you in the building, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
This is Hot Boy Radio, man. We get the weekend started, man. We like to start it off, and it's no better way to do that, man, than have you in the building, man. How you feeling, man? What's going on?
Man, I'm feeling real good, man. You know, like, honestly, I'm gonna be all the way real. You know how people be trying to come on the radio and be cool. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Like, man, I'm real hyped up right now.
That's what's up.
I'm super active right now. You know what I'm saying? My guy G Rizzy got me turned up. You know what I'm saying? Because to just see everything that he's been through in the recent couple months and see how on fire he is right now. You know what I'm saying? He just been, you know, inspiring me to get back at it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Super dope, man.
Hey, man, listen, I'm going to start off like this, bro, because I text you earlier and I told you, like, you kind of part of the reason why I do what I do. And, you know how people say, I can remember when I fell in love with hip-hop? I can kind of remember when I fell in love with Detroit music.
Oh, no doubt.
And I'm going to tell my age a little bit here, but it's specifically I was either watching 7 Mile to Belle Isle or I was watching Turbulence. And I seen a young k-deezy. I think you was going by Kato at the time. Yeah. He was on the floor in that kitchen, man, counting that dope money, bro.
Yeah, man.
And I seen it. I'm like, dog, this is what I need to be listening to, because I grew up in a household with my mom. So, you know, I had to listen to what she was listening to.
No doubt.
And when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, this is what I got to listen to right here for
sure.
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, man, I was thinking to myself, I had called BJ one day, and I was like, man, I'm like, you think Sel know me? He's like, man, I'm about to hang up the phone on you.
Hey, you know what's crazy, man? We've been in so many rooms together. I just don't think I've ever been in this capacity.
Yeah.
We've been in a lot of rooms together. I can remember vividly some iconic times in my life when we was at Onyx.
Oh, man.
Going crazy.
Oh, man.
And at the end of the night, we went to the chef, got that barbecue grilled chicken breast. Boy,
man, you know it, man. You know what, Sel? I go through that a lot, though. Like, even with a lot of the artists.
Yeah.
Like, even I was with Baby Money and Vezo last week. And I walked up to Baby Money. I was like, man, you know, I'm proud of you. You know, I was like, I see what you're doing. And Baby Money was like, man, I've been knew you. You used to be on 12th Street and did it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, it'd just be a little bit different now that I, you know, got a little bit older or whatever. That a lot of y'all was younger. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
so now that y'all all grown men and y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get familiar with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So even to some of y'all who listening right now, if y'all see y'all homie k-deezy out and I don't remember that I seen y'all when y'all was kids, don't mind telling me, you know what I'm saying? Because I just, man.
And I appreciate you, man, just reaching out and also bringing another legend with you, man. G-Rock, you've been, you know, instrumental when you talk about Streetlords and all that. Instrumental in a lot of us growing up and been the soundtrack to a lot of summers for us, a lot of parts of our life. And I see you getting a lot of flowers right now, as you should, bro. And I appreciate you stopping through as well, man. It's a pleasure having you here.
Appreciate you, my dog. Glad to be here. I ain't been in the radio in so long.
Man,
excuse me if I'm probably kind of nervous.
No, man, it's only right. It's only right, man. You back with a vengeance, putting the Smackdown. Hustlemania 2 is out. You going crazy. I don't wanna gloss over nothing, man. So we gonna take a little bit of time. We gonna get into this music, and then we gonna come right back, man. k-deezy, G-Rock, they not going nowhere. So if y'all got some questions, y'all want to know something, you know what I mean? We gonna be talking past, present, and future, man, because they know everything about everything, I will say. So let's get into it, man. We about to hop back into this mix right now, and hop in with us at Hip Hop Detroit. We on the live. If you got any questions for k-deezy and G-Rock, they ain't going nowhere. It's Hot Boy Radio. Let's go.
This is Hot Boy Radio, man. One time for Uknowcell.
You know it.
One time for DJ Gifted, man. I go by the name of I've Been to Your. We got a couple legends in the building. Hey, man, we done heard that song about 4 million times, bro.
Man.
But I still feel like there's people out there that might not know. So please, let us know. What hood you from, bro?
Man, I'm straight from Joy Road, exit 9. There shouldn't be a soul in this world that don't know I'm from Joy Road. I don't care where they from. They know where I'm from. For sure.
Alright, man. Hey, man, this, like I said, this is Hot Boy Radio, man, and this is an honor to have you in the building, man. Now, I got a question, man. We all know you for music, and we know you for TV and movies and TV shows, too. What at this point in your life, which one do you get the biggest thrill from? Is it doing the music or making a movie?
Oh, it's definitely the movies.
Okay.
You know, that's where my passion is at right now, is the movies. And anybody that know me, they know I have always moved off of my passion. So wherever my passion is at the moment, that's what I'm led to. You know what I'm saying? So even for a lot of people, they'll ask me like, yo, they'll say stuff like, yo, you a natural, or I didn't know you could do this, but you know, my acting days go way back to when I was a kid, you know what I mean, in middle school, you know what I'm saying? So I went to a fine arts middle school, you know what I mean, and I did a lot of acting and stuff there. So this is really me just revisiting my childhood passion, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah.
What schools did you go to, man?
So for middle school, I went to Ann Arbor Trail Middle School, and I went to Lessinger Middle School. Okay. I got kicked out of Ann Arbor Trail in my 8th grade, and I went to my neighborhood middle school then, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So then for high school, I went to 4 high schools. I went to Cody, Northwestern, Bishop Borges, and Henry Ford. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was a little troublesome when I was young. I was a little bit troublesome.
So at which point did you link up with G-Rock? Was it in one of those 4 high schools?
Well, actually, yeah, me and G-Rock did actually. We went to Henry Ford together, but I didn't know him then. Okay. I actually ended up meeting G-Rock later on. You know what I'm saying? Me and him bonded through something that was actually a devastating event to both of our families, and it wound up just bringing us together. You know, like literally, bro. Since the day me and him like met and shook hands, we've been together ever since. You know what I'm saying? Over 20-some years ago. So this is my brother, man. Like real talk. Like I want him to get blood tested, make sure. You know what I'm saying? That's how much of my brother he is, man.
That's what's up, man. I want to take, give people a little bit of the history of G-Rock. So G-Rock, for people who may be listening to this right now, and this may be their first time, which it shouldn't be nobody, especially in the D. Definitely be the first time. But let's give them a little bit of the backstory, because I definitely want to give people a little bit of game, a little bit of history. We got a lot of young folks listening, younger artists, so give them a little bit of the history of G-Rock and Streetlords and how everything came to be.
Well, for me, right when I was graduating high school, I met Blade Icewood, and they was already rapping and all that, so they convinced me to come to the studio one day, and then it's just been on ever since. I didn't even know I would like it so much. I never wrote raps as a kid or anything like that, but I just loved it.
That's what's up. This has been a question that I've always had in the back of my mind, because like right now in the current state of Detroit music, you can't even really just call it that because of the streaming and just, the stronghold that we got on the game with our culture. Like Detroit music is everywhere. You guys, before it was a Team Eastside, before it was a Doughboys, before it was a Band Gang, there was, Streetlords, there was Lodge Boys, Midwest,
Rock
Bottom. So I got a question. This is it right here. Normally artists do it backwards. Like they trying to get in the game to get into some money. From on the outside looking in, y'all got in the game, already had the money going on. So did that part ever hinder you guys in like really breaking out and signing a deal, or maybe seeing a bigger picture of like, let's get with this machine, whether they only offering us this small amount of money or not?
Man, absolutely. You just came with a great question, man. I'm gonna let you go first, Rock.
I mean, cause we had got offered a couple $1 million before, so we was all having so much money, it was like, how we gonna split $2 million? You know what I'm saying? And between us all, we probably had 10. You know what I'm saying? So it just at the time didn't make sense for us. But I mean, I wish we would have did it now. But hey, it is what it is.
And you know what? That's the thing too, Cell. It's like I like the fact that you asked us, like, did it hinder us? Yeah. And absolutely it did. But at the same time, I feel that is what plays a part in what's going on too. You know what I mean? Because we were able to say, no, we're not changing how we rap. Like I was just telling them in the car on the way here, it's like, back then, I don't know if you was really familiar with what was going on. I know you was younger, didn't really know what was going on, but radio was really chasing after women and children. You know, so back in the days, like hearing records like the records you hearing now and hearing my records and stuff like that, that stuff wasn't on radio.
Yeah.
So even the Streetlords, our whole movement was so large and it wasn't off of radio.
Right.
It was just, we was killing them in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So even, like I said again, asking that question was a great question because there's so many people who think that, oh, we didn't have an opportunity. Man, we had too many deals on the floor.
Right.
And it was, that's why you even hear songs and you hear Blade say, if the deal ain't at least 10 mil, I ain't signing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he meant that. So I think that even now, like, at the stuff that's going on, it's because we set the tone for standing up for what we believed in. Yeah. We were on the front line for saying, nah, we ain't just taking anything. We'd rather keep doing what we doing. We was already pumping. You know what I mean? Yeah. You talking about a group of, how many rappers was it?
It was about 6, 7.
Yeah, you talking about
That's
7 rappers. You talking about 7 rappers that already was rich. Everybody was rich. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, them little 50,000 advances and stuff like that. We like, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it definitely hindered us. But I also respect our moves, you know, sometimes because they help the youth too.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely. Speaking of Blade, man, I come from Southwest, so you know, so I feel like we a little different. We a little boxed off a little bit. Mm-hmm. But hearing Blade as a kid, it kind of introduced me to the real Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, to the West Side and the stunting and all that. Yeah. Is there any up and coming rapper right now from the city that give you that feel? Because I feel like he had a huge effect on the city and just, you know what I'm saying? Is there any up and coming one right now that give you that same?
Them some big shoes, bro.
But as far as like stunting or something, then maybe it could be like Doug.
Yeah.
Doug definitely get his stunt on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now when it comes to the stunting part, like and stuff like that, I could name you a few of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? But far as just like who Blade was to me as a person, like even before Blade was my friend, like I can remember seeing Blade and I would be like, damn, like
you and me both.
You know what I'm saying? Like damn, bro, that's Darnell. That's you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like Blade, man, he was just different, man. He had his swagger, man, who he was, man, what he stood for. He was, you know what I'm saying, just a great dude. So but yeah, man, as far as the rappers that, you know, all it, cause man, look, the Detroit rap style is Streetlords on steroids.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want, man, when we was talking spicy the way we was talking spicy, think about that. That's 20 years ago, bro. That's over 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. So imagine how we was talking and then look at what you seeing now. Look at the videos.
Yeah, because
the videos come from Dirty Glove Network.
Man, I was gonna say just like the caliber of the music. Like back then, music wasn't a cheap sport, bro. Like you had to spend money to do music.
Yes.
So to hear the quality of music, the quality of those videos, it was a Cash Money level video. It was,
no doubt.
You know what I mean?
No doubt. So even look at that, Sale, like how you just said that about Cash Money, right? Yeah. Just think about back then, all the people who we had on records.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine
BG.
all the people we brought to the city and was running around the city with. Like we bringing Birdman, when State Property, Beanie Sigel and all them, they was the biggest rap group in the world. They was running around here in Detroit with us, in the hood.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Shine. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nobody who didn't know the Chedda Boys, period. Streetlords Chedda Boys, you know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't know us, and everybody who came through this city, they paid homage and they rocked with us, you know what I'm saying? So even when you do the history on us, you can go back and hear all of them records.
Yeah, you definitely
You know what I'm saying? You can go back and hear all of them records, man. There wasn't nobody really that we ain't rock with who was winning back then. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, man, I got some more questions for you. We got to go to a quick break. We got some more questions. We going to get some more history. We going to jump into this new music as well. We got to pay a couple bills, but make sure you keep it locked right here, man. This is the only place you can get this type, man. This is the only place you can get this type of radio. This is real raw Detroit. We repping the city, and this is what we stand for, man. It's Hot Boy Radio. It's Hot 107.5. Keep it locked.
Tonight we at Wild Mustangs, you know what I'm saying? Saturday night we at Minis, and Sunday we at North Bar and Grill for a day party, 3 to 8 p.m. So just come, if you can't miss all three, you know what I'm saying? If you got real love for a legend that's still in the game, still doing it, make sure y'all come and at least just show my brother some love, you know what I'm saying? So come down to Wild Mustangs tonight, y'all know what it is.
Yes, sir.
You got something to say before we get up out of here?
Big praise only, man. We appreciate y'all. Anytime, tap in with us. This is Hot Boy Radio. Hey man, we turned up, man. We just getting started Friday night, man. We going up, man. Guaranteed, man. We appreciate y'all though for sure, man.
No doubt, Dior.
For sure that, man. Hit us up right now on the gram at Hip Hop Detroit. Let us know them last minute requests, man. You want to do some last minute shout outs too? Hit us up, man. Just let us know what it is. We about to get back into this music though. What up?
It's just a public service announcement.